Southern California Conservation Group has an unusual focus. The Judith A. Bassett Canid Education and Conservation Center works to protect animals like wolves, jackals, and foxes.
So joining us now are the organization's co-founder, Amy Bassett, and animal husbandry manager, Melissa Beeson, and their two incredible foxes. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Now, you see, by the way, they were super calm. And now once they got on camera, it's starting to get a little rowdy. Who are we meeting today?
This is Maxa, and this is Victor, and these are two of our Russian domesticated foxes.
And you are uniquely qualified to answer that age-old question, what does the fox say? Sorry, I had to. You can answer that if there is an answer, but really, what does your group do to conserve and protect these animals?
Well, we are a conservation center and an education center, and so we focus exclusively on canids, canids consisting of your wolf-like canids and your fox-like canids. So we do rescue of various canids from various situations and provide them with a forever home. We do a lot of fur farm rescues, rescues from illegal pet ownership, as well as the exotic pet trade, research facilities. And so we focus on canids. We have about 6 different species of canids at our center.
I think a lot of people hear canids, you know, you're used to hearing canines, but canids. Can you quickly explain the difference and how your work is really helping to, conserve them?
Yeah. So a canid would be considered the class. So a canine would be one of the animals within that class. So the domesticated dog is the most obviously popular canine. Foxes are vulpines, and so you have vulpines and you have canines.
Yeah.
And so at our center we offer programs, we offer interactional experiences with people that they can come to our center, meet some of our ambassador animals like Victor and Maxa. We have black-backed jackals they can meet, as well as wolves, and get to learn a little bit more about them.
And tell us a little bit about what the need is for your...
He's excited.
You know what he knows? It's the live TV debut. He's feeling it. But what are the issues here? What is the fur rescue need? What is the exotic pet trade that exists? Many people might not be familiar with these issues as it concerns to these animals.
Well, certainly there are plenty of fur farms. So when it comes to red foxes,
in the U.S. abroad?
Yeah,
really?
In the United States, there are. We actually just rescued 3 foxes directly from a fur farm. One that's an Arctic fox that was going to be killed by the fur farmer, and then 2 baby ones that were going to be killed because he didn't like their tails or pelts. And so we do need to have a situation where we can educate people about the fur farms. They still exist. Countless animals are killed on these fur farms and live heinous lives and die heinous deaths.
And we can actually, if you want to put them on the ground and hold them by the leash, that's fine if they're being...
It's whatever works for you.
Whatever. You
That
have
way.
options is the point.
I do want to ask you, talk about education for the public out there. So do you offer programs for that? And if you do, tell us about it.
Sure, we actually offer school programs as well as going to libraries. These guys are unique because we can take them to places. They're a little bit right now honked up just because they know they're on camera. Camera shy.
They can feel it.
Yeah.
Even though we call her a supermodel, she's been on a billboard on Sunset, by the way, both of them. But they're going to be you're going to be fired. We got backup foxes here. And so we do offer educational programs as well as a chance for the public to kind of learn about them. Victor has his own pub crawl where we can go to local breweries and wineries and distilleries where people can learn about our canids.
Oh my gosh. Where is your center? Can people visit? And I've seen you guys do some really cool things that you offer the public to support you, where they can do a photo shoot with the wild. we have barking going on off in the distance.
We got foxes. I don't know where I am right now.
I thought that was a fox screaming. I was like, you guys have another fox here?
Yeah, is that what the fox says? But people can come, they have a photo shoot with the animals and interact with them in different ways. Where is your center and how can people take advantage of programs like that?
We are located in San Diego County, out in Santa Isabel, which is kind of in the back country. So we have this gorgeous place. We have about 10 acres. One of the things that we do is we do offer programs where people can come up, usually on the weekends, have interactive educational canid or fox experiences, as well as field trips. The other thing that we're really looking for is people who would like to volunteer.
To do what kinds of things?
Well, animal husbandry.
What does that mean?
Meaning picking up poop.
You're an animal husbandry manager.
She's good at picking up poop.
Way to keep it real.
Can you tell us, Amy, a little about what you do on the day-to-day basis? How did you get involved?
Well, I used used to work at a zoo, so I started volunteering, training the foxes and the animals at the center. And Amy and Dave, the founders, had asked if I'd be interested in moving to live on site. So I live on site at the center, so I do all the daily care. I'm up early, feeding and cleaning everybody, and doing a little bit of training throughout the day, and then more training and feeding and cleaning in the evening time.
Wow.
Can we hold or pet?
Yes.
Can I maybe
I'm
try?
okay.
What do you think?
Animals in me. I go that way.
Okay.
Well, you know
so what
what?
I'm going to do is I'm going to put her paws in this hand
Okay.
over here, and then I'm going to drape her over here. So hold her nice and tight. Nice and tight. There you go.
I want to ask you,
Good girl.
as you see her holding this like it's a dog or like another animal that we're domesticated animal we're so used to, are there misconceptions you find when people first learn about foxes that?
There is. A lot of people, there's a lot of influencers on social media
Yeah.
that have foxes, and they tout them to be such great pets. But even though these two are domesticated, you would let them loose in your house and within 2 minutes regret having them in your house.
Yeah.
Just because they're domesticated doesn't mean it's like a domesticated dog or
Sure.
cat. They're still gonna chew up your couch, your cords, go to the bathroom everywhere, and what they would do outside. So they do not make good pets, no matter what people think or say. 'Cause
So
we do
don't
have-
try this at home.
Don't try
Let
this.
the rescue keep these animals.
Go find them and hang out with them.
Yeah.
I expect you to hold her as well.
Ready?
I think this is for you.
She's really
I,
soft.
Come on.
She's really
How
soft.
about-
Come on,
I'll
Pedro.
touch. How about this?
Okay, you touch
That's
her.
the most out.
Casey wants to. Casey, come.
Yes.
Casey is all about dog rescue, so
Okay.
of course this is a natural extension.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna put his back.
They're beautiful animals. They're beautiful animals,
They
well
are.
behaved.
Well behaved.
And so soft. You can see sadly why, there is a fur trade. They're very soft. How do you get them? You rescue them by,
These
do you
guys-
buy them or do you,
No.
is it like you
We-
go in and
No.
take them or?
From fur farms, they usually give them up. We did a rescue of 30 fur farm foxes in 2019 because he was just going to kill them. It wasn't worth keeping them. And so we can take them from that situation, but no, we don't provide money to fur farms.
Okay. And then these are very tame for the reasons you explained,
Yes.
but are most of the animals at your sanctuary wild? And
Yes.
Okay.
Most of them, they're captive bred, so we can consider them tame like you can tame a tiger.
Sure.
But
Wow.
plenty of them we can't pick up because they would bite us.
Okay.
We have to handle very carefully. We only have certain people who can pick them up and handle them because they do have the risk of getting bit. Since these are the Russian domesticated foxes, we don't really have that. So we can offer programs where little kids can pet them and hold them. And because you can see how tame they are, they don't really care who you are. I mean, they do because they think
Sure.
you're just amazing. But anybody can hold them. And
That's awesome.
yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. And guys, if you want to help out there or you want to get involved in some way, for more details, of course, you can head on to the Judith Bassett Canid Center. You can head to jabcecc.org. I did that okay. It's right there on the screen. Check it out there. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.